now in the steam area at the IIAH. This is located near our pond. We have a 1-acre pond here where we can take our steamboat out and take people for rides around the pond. We also have our boiler house and our steam engine house, and just to my right is our small 3.5-inch gauge steam locomotive that we can take people for a ride on. So I'm gonna start by having a small discussion of steam technology. I'm gonna move over to the boiler house. All right, now I'm standing in front of the boiler house. First, I want to say a little bit about steam engines and steam technology. A steam engine, like the hot air engine that we saw over in the other building, is an external combustion engine, meaning that the fire again takes place outside the cylinder. In the case of a steam engine, it's in a boiler similar to this one, and I'll say a little bit about that when we walk around to the other side. Steam is actually, you think you've seen steam, but steam is actually a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas. Something like a boiler like this. It's at pretty high pressure. This boiler runs at 150 pounds per square inch. Larger commercial boilers run at a much higher pressure. So if your skin is exposed to steam, it would char it badly. And I say that because when you're visiting here, we like to have people pull our whistles, pull the whistle cords, and do other things with the boiler. But please don't touch anything unless the steam manager is there and shows you how to do it. Now, steam engines actually go back to the time of the Greeks, who made very rudimentary engines. They became popular or became commercial in the late 17th century, mostly in England, but in other places in Europe. Early steam engines were so-called atmospheric engines. They ran at about 1 atmosphere above atmospheric pressure. And this was primarily, again, because of boilers. It's difficult to make a boiler, and that's the reason why, for example, the hot air engine was developed. Now I'm going to stop now and move around to the other side of the boiler, so we'll continue this in a few seconds. All right, now we've walked around to the other entrance to the boiler house. It's a pretty small building, but it does have 2 doors. I think you can get a better view of the boiler here. This is a boiler built by a Canadian company called Boilersmith. As I pointed out, here's the firebox. We burn either wood or sometimes we burn coal. A steam engine is just basically, in some sense, just a big pot that you boil water in. So the firebox is down here. The water gets put into this level. You've got to get the water into the boiler, so there's a number of ways to do that. Sometimes we use a steam-driven water pump, such as this one. Right now we've got an injector on it that injects water into it. We make steam here. There's a large set of pipes. I'm not sure you can see those. Those deliver the steam over to our steam building where we have our steam engines. We also have pipes going up to the roof where we've got some steam whistles. We don't have any up there right now. We do put some up during an event, and there's another video showing to use those. We let people blow the whistle if they want to, but again, don't do this without having someone show you how to do it, and please don't touch anything on the boiler if you're in here. Thank you.